back, everybody. My name is Joe, and I am the host of the Joe is Hungry channel, filmed, produced, created right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. Before we move on to this video, I'd like to get a few shout-outs out of the way. A special Joe is Hungry shout-out to CCP Lounge. I know you're watching. Ella, Tasha, Dominic, and Abigail. You, Liberty, Kyle, Giovanni, Alvera, Kara, and Cole Mathis, Lilith, and Cole with no last name. I would like to wish a great big Joe is Hungry birthday shout-out to each and every one of you. I want to thank everybody that participated in this week's YouTube food poll. Because you're sending me Little Caesars, check out their new 4-quarter Calzony Pizza. This Little Caesars faux calzone/pizza is made up of pepperoni, bacon, ham, and Italian sausage. Looking good so far to me. Buttery-tasting calzone-like crust filled with mozzarella cheese, plus a side order of crazy sauce. Are you taking notes, Domino's? Little Caesars will drop 2,540 calories, delivering a death blow to your daily diet numbers. For you number crunchers and bean counters out there, I have the stats on the screen and in the description below. Each single a la carte order will set you back $8.99. Make it a combo with 2-liter Pepsi. Order of breadsticks for $13.99 before taxes in Georgia. I last viewed Little Caesars Crazy Calzone back in August of 2021.
This is a new menu item, and it is called the Crazy Calzone Pepperoni.
The price for the Crazy Calzone Pepperoni was $8.49 and had an average weight of 29.00 ounces. This calculated out to a fast food bargain basement price of 29 cents an ounce. Cheap even at 2021 fast food standards. Yet today, if you use the same weights from 2021, the new 4-quarter Calzone at $8.99 with a little bit of Joe is Hungry mental gymnastics, it still calculates out to a subterranean 31 cents an ounce. How is the Little Caesars doing this, you may ask? Are they making them smaller? Are they cutting corners like charging for condiments? Did somebody say Domino's again? Or are they just giving us a good deal? I mean, pizza is one of those food cost items out there, so I guess it is possible, but we won't know until later in the video when we get to the truth of the matter. Do the Joe is Hungry weight test and calculate the actual real fast food price per ounce. So guys, it's Calzone time, so let's roll the drive-thru at Little Caesars in Calhoun, Georgia.
Welcome to Little Caesars. How can I help you?
I had a pickup order for the 4-quarter calzones. Joe.
Go ahead and pull forward.
Thank you.
And so when you placed the order, it was scheduled for 2:24, so it's not quite ready right now. We're starting to make it though, so if you give us like 10 minutes or so, we'll have it ready. Okay.
Thank you. I have no doubt that these things are going to be hot and fresh. No doubt at all.
Okay, if you don't mind, pull to number 2, and I'll bring it out to you here in about like 5 minutes or so.
Okay, thank you, dear. I've got my calzones. Let's pull off to the side and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Calzone number 1 is 170.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Calzone number 2 is 170.4 degrees Fahrenheit. I knew this thing was going to be piping hot, something a little bit short supply these days. Are you listening, Del Taco? Hey, you got your ears on, Panera? Because today, Little Caesars, Calhoun, Georgia, you pass the Joe is Hungry temperature test. So let's break out the scales, see what's under the hood, head back to the studios, and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. And before anybody asks, I took off for the boxes. In other words, I set the chair on the scales. Fourth quarter Calzone number 1 weighs in at 1 pound 15.00 ounces. 4 quarters Calzone number 2 weighs in at 1 pound 15.00 ounces, or 879 grams. Well, Little Caesars, it doesn't get any closer than that. So today, you pass the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. You break it down a little bit further, you come out with 31 ounces. If you do the math, you come up with the same bargain basement price of 29 cents an ounce. I guess that answers the question whether Little Caesars is cutting corners. So that leads us on to the next test. The Joe is Hungry big reveal. This is what it looks like. And this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like. And this is what it's supposed to look like. We've seen what it looks like. We saw how much it was. We see that Little Caesars really didn't take any shortcuts to keep their prices low. So that only leaves one more test, and that would be the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is. Bite test, engage.
I'm not usually the one who acts out. All those crazy little things we all kind of dream about. A good thing we are running out of sunlight. It's not necessary for these guys to know all about. Look, there's a bruise right here, one or a few on there. Man, did you see me though? 'Cause I sure put on the show. I'm dancing on the tables and I must say I got a taste for.
It was definitely piping hot, fresh out of the oven. No shortage of dipping sauce. Not to pick on anyone, but I think everybody knows who we're talking about. Look at the size of the container. It's not that little thing we're having to pay $1 for. I can taste the bacon. I can taste the pepperoni. I can even taste the sausage. The dough is well cooked and really doesn't overwhelm the cheese. It is heavy with garlic butter. You can smell it when you open the box, but it doesn't cover up the other flavors. I can even taste the Parmesan sprinkles. But this is definitely a grease bomb, as evidenced by the bleed through in the bottom of the cardboard box. Does it travel well? To answer that question, we need only to look back in time and ask the past tense Joe and do the Joe is Hungry sneak-a-doodle bite.
Past Joe's sneak-a-doodle bite number 1. Sneak-a-doodle bite number 2. Sneak-a-doodle bite number 3. Cheesy, meaty, hot. Let's head back to the future and get on with this video.
With that in mind, it's a great big yes. Now it's time to give this thing a score. And if you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once-in-a-lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that all too familiar, slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give Little Caesars the score that it really deserves. Little Caesars. A little bit of a grease bomb, a little bit of soak through in the bottom of the box. Not a terrible thing. Otherwise, well done. Today, I'm gonna have to go 7.9. That is a very good score. This is my review, and hopefully I will see you all again in the next video.